Hello peeps and welcome back to Factorio. Alright, I did a little bit of work off camera. We'll get to this over here in a second, I'll explain that. The biggest thing that I did, I was starting to feel a little bit worried about the number of biters that were starting to come close to my base. So I put up some defenses. And by some defenses, I mean I changed my ammo processing to automatically produce and ship it onto a conveyor belt, which is now getting shipped the whole way around to my base on a conveyor to a bunch of turrets that are now lining the wall that is completely encircling my base. Completely encircling my base. Yeah. Is this overkill? Yeah, definitely. But I feel safe now. Am I going to end up tearing this down probably sooner rather than later? More than likely, yeah. But, it was fun to do, so I did it. Okay, on to today's episode. I've got two things that I want to get started. First, I want to get started on blue science. And then I want to redo my belting here to make this a little bit more convenient, a little bit easier. And, yeah. Then I have something else that I want to try to get to. I don't know if I'll actually get there or not. But what I've done off camera is I have a factory set up here with two assembly machine 3s and an assembly machine 2. The assembly machine 3s are making the engine units that I need for blue science, which require steel, iron gear wheels, iron pipes. I'm getting the steel from this first line here, getting the iron gear wheels from this line here. I'd use a long-handled inserter to reach that, so I have an underground belt giving me a space here that I can access that from. That also gives me the ability to, well, I could have just reached over the belt with this one. But this one here is producing the iron pipe that's necessary. So, this produces the iron pipe and then feeds both of these the iron pipe, and it pulls the other resources it needs from the belt. And I'm making engine units. So, the second part I need is the electric mining drills. That is going to require some iron plate, which is right there. It's also going to require some iron gear wheels, which is also right there. And it's going to require electronic circuits. Now, the electronic circuits are going to be a little bit of a bitch. So, what I'm going to do I want to put that there, or I want to put that down further? I think I want to put it down further. I'm going to use these two electronic assembly machine 1s. One of which I'm going to put... How do I want to do this? I want to do one right there. I'm going to need another underground belt. There's no getting around it. I need iron plate. Okay. So we'll just get another underground belt, and I'll see where I need to run that in a second. So we're going to have one there, and one there. This one here is easy enough. It's going to make wire. This one is going to actually make the green circuits. And for that, I'm going to need iron plate. So we'll have to do that. Then finally, we're going to need you. You will want to sit right there. And this isn't going to require copper or steel, so I can stop the copper and steel line there. Hello, battery. Let's see, what do I want to research now? I'm trying to work my way up towards where solar becomes a little bit more. Vehicles and trains are always in the line of sight on the map. That's not bad. Automation 4. Well, these all require blue science, so I got to get blue science automated before I can do any of that. Lab research, engine 2. Offshore pump, boiler, solar energy 2. Gives me more efficient solar panels, I guess. Yeah, we'll go ahead and start that. Let's get some power out to these. This actually should be enough to power most everything. Okay. You go like that. And you're producing circuits now. Good. Are you going to produce circuits fast enough to keep up with this? That's my question. I'm going to need a long-handled inserter. Because this is going to have to grab iron and place it in there. Let's double check this. Yeah, iron plates, iron gear wheels, and electronic circuits. So, that gets me the iron plates. That gets me the iron gear wheel. And we'll set you to produce electric mining drills. Now this, I'm going to run down here. Just like that. Okay, this takes a while to load all of its stuff. There we go. Let's see. This might keep up. I'm not sure yet. Okay, I'm going to want to load the electric mining drills onto this side of the belt. So, where's my conveyor belts? Did I use all my conveyors? I used all my conveyor belts. Damn it. It's okay, I'll just craft... Yeah, I'll craft one set for now. That'll be enough, actually. We'll do that. And we'll have you feeding onto there. That'll put the electric mining drills on this belt, so now I've got 2 out of the 3 components for blue science. The third is red circuits. Let's go get some conveyor belts. I'll just come snag some from this factory line. I really should put a third factory in here. Like, I should move this and put a third factory here producing conveyors. Because I use them all the time. It'd be nice to have a backlog of them. Okay. Speaking of a backlog, I've got a good backlog of engine units going. Let's run my red circuit belt out. And we're going to... I'm actually going to use a splitter here. Let's see, I want the splitter to go right here. We'll do that. Now this is total overkill. Like, this is going to completely backlog with red circuits. Now, I'm okay with that. For now. I might redo this later, once I get a better handle of exactly what I'm doing. What is your backlog? Your backlog is the copper cable. You're producing it fast enough, it looks like. Let's change these to fast inserters and see what happens. We'll change this and this to fast inserters. Okay, this is now backlogged. Alright, Science 3. We can manufacture that using the blue plants, because it requires 3 components. So, let's go grab a few bits of iron, some gear wheels, and some green circuits. Right now I'm okay with the speed that I'm producing the red circuits at. I might change it later. For right now I'm going to go with 2 assembly machine 2s to produce blue science for me. As long as I have it automated, I don't really care too much about efficiency at the moment. So what we're going to do is we're going to do... Just do it like this. Yeah, that'll work. Need more belts. Yoink. Vehicle batteries. Sure, why not? Okay. We need 2 inserters and 2 long inserters. Long inserters are going to pull red circuits. Regular inserters are going to pull engine units. And we have blue science working. And once again, out of conveyor belts. I'm just researching stuff to research it now. Alright, I want to redo this chain. Because this is by no means efficient in any way, shape, or form. We're going to break this chain here. Just going to pick everything up. And there's a barky dog downstairs. I've been watching a few things off camera just to, try and get a little bit better feel for how the game actually works. Because I kind of went into this blind, which is probably not the best way to do Factorio. But I have a little bit better handle on it now, and I know how I want to do this. I want to have blue science run up here. I want to have green science now here. Like that. And I'm going to do 5 and 5. Oh, I need these further away. Actually, I've got 2 left here, so here's how we're going to do it. We're going to do it like that. Okay, these all have power now. That is going to put science into these. Going to need a few long-handled inserters. Just 4. The 4 long-handled inserters are going to put science from this belt into these. I'm going to go ahead and add a bunch of science into some of these. And well, now this is too far. One thing I discovered is that you can actually take science out of a research bay or a research lab and put it into another one. See how that works? So now these are getting supplied by this, that is getting supplied by this, that is getting supplied by the belt. This is nowhere near enough. Well, that could have to do with the fact that a factory shut down. Okay, I've got good supply of red circuits, it looks like. I may need more red circuits, but I can always expand this a little bit if I need to. What are you holding on? Iron. I don't have enough iron being shipped down. Yeah, not nearly enough iron. And this is where I start to run into supply problems. I need to figure out a better way to get iron down here, as opposed to that. Okay, that'll allow pass-through. I think what I want to do is I actually want to split 2 lines and try to send those down. So we're going to remove that. I'm going to put a splitter on here. Okay. That'll send an entire line of iron down. And that's going to send, literally, an entire line of iron down. Out here, I'm going to need to rebalance. But what I'd like to do is I'd like to also send this line down. So here, I'm going to use another underground belt. We'll move this out just a little bit. Like that. We'll put another splitter on right here. Connect that up. We'll run that down and have that split into this line. So now I'm pulling 2 lines worth of iron down here. It's kind of derpy, but it might meet my demands. Maybe. I don't know. I'm not convinced. I'm also not convinced that I'm producing blue science anywhere near fast enough. Okay, what is your backlog? Your backlog is still iron plates. But I'm pulling them in about as fast as I can. Let's just go ahead and get some of this crap out of my inventory. Yeah, I've got a little bit of a backlog of miner drills, but it's not great. I really need to improve my iron production. Oh, no wonder. I'm actually starting to run out of iron. Okay, that might help. Only half of my furnaces are running. Gonna need a few more mining drills, I think. I'm gonna make 2 of these large mining drills. Or, not large, but the fast ones. Okay, how am I looking for biter activity? Doesn't look like anyone's moving in yet. Where's my next closest iron? There's some down here, 2.4 million. That's stone. There's only 30 carat. No, there's 2.4 million there. There's 6.1, but there's a biter nest. There's 6.3. I have to go through a couple of biter nests to get to it. I wouldn't have a problem with setting up a mining outpost out there and shipping iron to my base. How much is left in this? 317k. Nice. 378k left in this. Okay, those things are fast as hell. Really? 64.8 pollution though. Holy shit. Okay, well, I've choked my line. I've choked the input line. That's gonna piss off some biters. Okay, well, I don't care if the biters are pissed. Really have no shits given about that. Okay, what is your holdup? Okay, you are working. You are not. You have no iron. I'm still not getting iron to you fast enough. I know a way to fix this, and it requires a research. Or I could replace this with fast belts. If I replace this line with a fast belt, I could get it there faster and be able to reach these steel furnaces. But I think what I want to do... Where is it? Chemical plant? No. Advanced oil processing? No, but I'm going to need that soon. Oil processing 2. Come on, where are you? I know you're here. Advanced material processing 2. I want this because that gives me the ability to make the electric furnace. It's going to take 250 of those blue science packs, though. And I'm not entirely sure I've got the ability to produce that many in a decent amount of time yet. Because I'm still having a hard time keeping up with iron plates. I mean, I can manually come up here and pick up some plates off my line. And just dump them. That is totally not what I meant to do. I have no idea how to drop stuff, I just realized. F picks up. Can't disconnect. Let's see. Let's look at my controls. I know there's a control that allows you to drop the Z. Z is drop item. Okay. So I can come over here. I can just hold Z on here and just drop a bunch of plates on and feed it manually. But this is kind of a pain in the ass. It's also not very accurate. Oh, damn it. What? Alright guys, you know I hate to do this, but I'm gonna have to cut the video. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. Okay, I am by no means producing enough green circuits to keep up here. My backlog is green circuits. I've got plenty of wire, I've got plenty of... Yeah, I need more green circuits going in there. You're producing cable. You're producing cable. Where are you getting green circuits from? Oh, you're producing green circuits. You're producing cable. You're producing cable. Why aren't you producing green circuits? Iron. Everything comes back to the iron. I'm not producing enough iron. Let's see. What I probably should do is I probably should cut my iron down to just 2 belts. I probably should cut my entire bus down to 2 belts. Because that would focus more of the iron into a concentrated area, as opposed to the way I'm handling it now. Because right now, I've got furnaces out here that can't work. I'm making good progress on material processing, though. But, like I was afraid of, I'm low on blue science. Okay, well, let's get started on something else that might actually help to improve my throughput here. I want to get working on logistics bots. Logistics bots require... Let's see. Where are my bots? I've never done the logistics bots before, so it's going to take me a few minutes to figure out everything that, you know, goes into this. Okay. Energy. Oh, I can actually make the solar panels now. Transport. Is that under transport? No, it's not under transport. I would have thought it'd be under logistics. Rail, train stop, cargo wagon. Decoration, vehicles. Car, truck, airplane, and boat. It's not decoration. Nanobot termite bots. Huh. Nanobot construction bots. Nanobot emitters. But none of this is actual bots. Do these have to be made in a factory? They probably just have to be made in a factory. That's probably what I'm running into. So let's build an assembly machine 3. Drop you on the ground and see what we got access to here. Logistics doesn't have anything new. Do I even have the research for the bots yet? I'm starting to wonder now. Locomotive, cargo wagon. Maybe I don't have the research for it, and that's why I can't find it. Energy accumulators. Braking force. Boiler. Okay, well, I know I got flight. I picked up flight off camera. If I can figure out where flight is, I should be able to... There's flight. That gives me the ability to research logistics robots. Okay. I can't research logistics robots because I need robotics. Robotics is right there. That gives me the flying robot frame. That's why I can't find it. Okay. I'm not going to cancel my advanced material processing research. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do my best to try and just force feed these machines and keep them running. What's it take to make these more expensive belts? Just extra gear wheels. So that's not bad. It's not like I have any shortage of the gear wheels. So here's what we'll do. Just to improve the throughput here, I'm going to upgrade a bunch of these to fast transport belts. Like this line here, I'm going to upgrade to fast. That'll help improve the throughput. Which should get me more plates on the belt. Don't need it out that far. Actually, don't even need it out that far. But now my splitter can't keep up. Pick that up, please. There we go. And in here, we'll go ahead and feed this that iron and the coal just to get it out of my inventory. Fast splitter. Come on, give it to me. Okay, there we go. Fast splitter. I missed a belt. There we go. And let's go ahead and replace these belts up here too. There. Now we've got greatly increased throughput. Now I just need to improve the throughput on this a little bit. That should get my belt stuffed a little more. Let's go ahead and replace this too. At least until we get up to the splitter. Once I get to the splitter, it can slow down, because I'm going to be splitting one belt into 4. Copper's starting to suffer now, too. Let's get ourselves a fast splitter. Put you there. Alright. That helped my throughput a little bit. More furnaces will help too. I've got plenty of plates coming in now to power my circuit production, so I'm back in good shape with circuits. I may need more red circuits, but at least I'm in good shape with the green circuits again. Copper is starting to become a little bit of an issue with the green circuits. Well, not really, because I've got a second line that I'm pulling from here. So I should be in good shape for now. Yeah, I only have 4 of these things running right now because I'm not producing nearly enough blue science. I'll have to streamline this off camera. But before I can do that, I'm going to need to really increase my iron production. And Advanced Material Processing 2 is going to help with that. Because if I have that, I can put in electric furnaces and I can run belts of iron without having to worry about running belts of coal. I can take the coal out of the smelting process and leave it to just run. See, I wouldn't even need it to run copper. I could put... yeah. So, this is really going to help. How's my power? Performance is perfectly fine. I'm producing approximately 20% of my possible production. So I don't need to worry about power right now. Mostly all I need to worry about is just iron throughput. I kind of want to add more furnaces, but I don't want to add more furnaces because I'm just going to scrap them. When I get the electric furnaces, everything here is going to be electric. Decisions. Biter check. We're in good shape for biters. Yeah, once Advanced Material Processing 2 finishes up, I may rip up my entire bus and split it down to 2 lines of iron, 2 lines of copper, 1 line of gear wheels. Well, I may leave 2 lines of gear wheels because I'm using gear wheels in 3 different operations. Okay, what are you held up on? You're held up on plates. Yeah, it's held up on iron plates. And I don't think it's really that it's held up on plates. It just can't get them fast enough. So if I put another long-handled inserter right here to grab iron plates, this is going to shut things down momentarily, but if I do that, run this belt down one more, that'll allow me to double the plate input here, which will get this producing a little faster. Okay, I've got a backlog of mining drills now. So I can add probably a third blue factory. So let's add another blue factory. And more blue science on the way. Now what? No kill like overkill. Let's do a fourth. I actually could upgrade these to yellow factories because they produce faster. Oh, this belt is running the wrong way. That's cute. Yeah, let's make this a yellow factory. Power pole that up. Blue science, please. Now, see how fast that's running? A little faster. And the cost to upgrade these is not bad. 3 advanced circuits, 9 steel plates, 5 iron gear wheel. So I just need a few more iron gear wheels and I can upgrade all of them. That's going to produce science a little faster. I've got half of them running now. But now I'm starting to run low on these, so I think that is where I'm going to stop messing with that for the moment until I get my steel sorted a little better. Or my iron, rather. Because I'm draining 3 belts worth of iron. Yeah, I'm draining 3 belts worth of iron. I'm at a point where 16 of these furnaces are not keeping up. So, this is keeping up nicely though. I'm happy with that. Yeah, the solution is going to be more furnaces, and I don't want to add more furnaces until I have the better furnaces. So, this is where I'm going to end this episode. So, off camera, I'm going to go ahead and wait for this to finish processing. And once that finishes processing, oh, we're up to, okay, we've got a lot of these running now. Once that finishes processing, I will probably go ahead and, honestly, what I'll probably do is I'll probably rip up my bus. And, well, what I might do is I might rip up the iron line and redo the iron line off camera since that's the one I'm having trouble with. I don't know. I'll figure it out. We'll figure it out when we get there. For right now, though, this has been Night Dagger with Factorio. Hope you guys are enjoying the series. I know I'm a little bit of a derp at this. I am starting to get the hang of it, though, I think. So hopefully I'm not screwing things up too terribly bad. I definitely have room for improvement here, so I'm going to keep watching stuff off camera and see if I can pick up some more tips and tricks. If you guys have any recommendations for good videos to watch to, you know, pick up on, like, endgame tricks or, you know, just stuff that's going to make my base more productive in general, please, by all means, let me know, because I know I have room for improvement. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you later, peeps.